Okay, today we are learning about simple present tense in Farsi language. Simple present tense, as we know, indicates an action, condition, situation, event, or occurrence in the present time. And in Farsi, we make it by, um, um, since we are talking about present tense, we have to have present stem of infinitive. So present stems, as we know, always are used for present tense verbs. Past stems are used for past tense verbs. So here we are dealing with simple present tense, so we need present stem. But present stem, what do we do to it? So we have to add the ending, the appropriate ending as a suffix, and we need a prefix at the beginning, which is the prefix me, to show the action is going on for a while. So let's see, how do we make it? First, we need the endings, the personal endings, shenase. These are showing as suffixes at the end of the present stem. So as we know, am, I, ad, im, id, and these are the personal endings that always we use for conjugating our verbs. And then here, for present stem, we know we had a formula for past stem, but we don't have a formula for present stem. Very general rule, doesn't apply to our infinitive structure, so we have to memorize them. But there are a few ways to see how we can easily find the present stem. We will discuss it later in other videos, but for now, let's memorize. Here, the present stem of خوردن is خور, نگاه کردن, نگاه کن, and برگشتن, برگرد. As you see, the nun will be dropped, but for some verbs we have to move to the right and delete a few other letters, and we will discuss it later according to the assimilation and you know, the phonetic system that applies in Farsi language. So for now, let's memorize them, and then we will generalize a rule for them as much as possible to see how we can make the job easy in finding the present stem of verbs. Then what do we do with the present stem? Present stem, here we need to add the personal endings or shenase at the end, as you see for first person singular. خوردن changes to khor. Khor is your present stem. You need to add for first person am. This is the suffix, and then the prefix me at the beginning. So simple present tense, میخورم, میکشم, میگیرم. And for second person singular, we have E ending, and then me is added as a prefix to the present stem. This is my present stem, as you see repeated, and the ending, appropriate ending for a second person singular. And then the me for sure should be at the beginning. We shouldn't forget the me. If me is not there, it's not showing the simple present tense. And most of the language learners, they forget because it's so easy. So we have to have a good control on checking to see if me is there at the beginning, because if we don't put me, it will have a different meaning. It will get a different aspect. And then here, for third person singular, we should add add, and then we have the present stem, and we add me at the beginning. As you see here, for third person singular, these should be added, but since we have dal here, this is not showing as a double did. One of them is enough. And here this is for second person plural and first person plural, first person plural, im, and this is your present stem. We add im, and then me at the beginning. So we need a suffix and a prefix. This suffix is the personal ending or shenase, and the prefix is me. For the what tense? For simple present tense. And this is for second person plural. Id should be added to the end of the present stems that we have. As you see, we have our present stems with added to the shenase, appropriate shenase for second person plural, and me at the beginning. And this is for third person plural. And. I kept this circle to show you that this short vowel needs a place to land on. So here, when we have the present stems, they will fall above the last consonant in present stem. So we have میخورند, میکشند, میگیرند.